Tuesday, 2 days after the strangest race of my life with the National 50. Very weird because I was suspecting it was food poisoning, but I felt sick and threw up. And then after that, I was kind of fine. I was really tired. I was actually wiped out Sunday, Monday, but no additional symptoms which would make sense with salmonella. So not really sure what was wrong with me, but I was completely not right on the day, whatever it was. So yeah, I had all of yesterday off, and then plan for today was to kick start my training again. So proper 48-hour plus break, and then get back into the training, heading up to the National 100 in just under 2 weeks' time. So the plan was tonight to do go do the local 5-mile TT run by Birdwell Wheelers, just a club event. Never actually done a club time trial before. Only ever done opens. Really nice day here today, but it looks like it is going to be raining in the afternoon, evening. Basically, just don't know what it's going to be like. So what I just felt like was the best thing to do was get out on the road bike, do a little bit of an openers ride. So I've just done that. Did probably like 5 minutes tempo, 5-minute threshold, 2-minute VO2 max ramp. And got my heart rate up to 170, so that was a good sign. The heart rate just being much more responsive, as on Sunday it was just in the absolute gutter for whatever reason. Feeling like I've got a bit more snap to me again. Definitely don't feel like Sunday. So I've done like a nice warm-up ride now. So if I head out to, because it's in Fergoland, it's about 10 miles from here, but if I head there and then I can, worst case scenario, if it's really bad, they'll call it off. If it's really bad and I don't feel like it, I don't have to ride. Or if it's bad but I feel like riding, I can just wait in the car, get the bike ready, roll down to the start and go, because I've done this openers ride. I'd normally be happy to just roll up to the start and go, because I felt so weird on Sunday. I felt like getting some sort of ride in the legs first. And done that with the openers ride. Basically give myself a bit more flexibility for this evening, but got a few hours until then, so have something more to eat, get everything ready, and then see how it goes. I thought I'd only be able to do it this week, but I'm thinking I might do it in 3 weeks' time. I think it keeps going until the 28th of July, and I think might be able to do it on the 21st. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it goes ahead today, and see how it goes. Feeling pretty normal. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. Nice little warm up and down Manchester Road. There we go, 170 BPM, let's go! 166 on Sunday for my max heart rate at the end of a 1 hour 44 minute effort, was not right. Arrived in Fergoland for the TT. It was looking lovely and now it's looking very ominous. But I drove the course, road surfaces are really good, really nice and wide road. There's one section where it's kind of dodgy because it's in the bottom of a dip. There's this crossroad section, and it's quite blind coming into it, where cars, it's good visibility, fine for when you ride for the rider, but cars just aren't going to be looking for you and seeing you very well. So that could be a bit sketchy. And you have to do that twice. It's in a dipper, so going both ways, you're coming in with a lot of speed, and ideally you want to conserve that speed to get up the hill the other side. So yeah, just to figure out what's going on. I haven't seen anyone yet, so drive past the start again, see if what's happening. There's a lay-by a little bit up the road, so see if I can see anyone. Check the Facebook group as well, check it hasn't been cancelled because of the scary clouds. Lovely evening, but yeah, it's probably going to rain. Conditions did not hold out. It was teasing us with a pitter-patter, like 7:05 or something. It started pissing it down, but we got it done. Strip off, get everything sorted, and head home. 10:23, so course record, even though got really held up at the roundabout. Literally had to come to a stop. Oh my god, it's getting even heavier. Right, I think that's the best I'm gonna do at tidying up, because it's just so wet that I can't can't properly do anything. But yeah, nice clean rain at least for when I was riding, so the bike doesn't look too dirty. But I'll give it another clean when I get home. Cleaned it on Sunday after the National 50. Have to give it a proper clean today. But yeah, good dig, which was the main purpose of today. Just getting my engine going again after a day off plus most of today. Getting back to training. Got a ride on the E2 on Saturday, so it's meant to be really warm, so could be really fast. But yeah, feeling good. Back to 180 heart rate, that was good. So whatever weirdness from Sunday is hopefully well and truly out of my system. But yeah, wasn't this bad. Well, it was probably about this bad. I mean, it's calmed down from when it was at its heaviest, but yeah, it was had to trust your tyres. Let's get home now. More rain, but that's actually good for cleaning the bike, rinsing off the ceramic speed cleaner that I've been using. Nice clean bike. Get to Hatfield, still need to put the covers back on the speed plays after them getting a bit wet. Not too bad yesterday. Had to re-wax them as well. Yeah, need to put my bottle cage on, all that jazz. Here at Hatfield for a threshold session. Here a bit later than I'd like, 12:30 now. Planning on doing 3 by 20 miles. Getting here a bit late, it's fine, but it just means that I'm more likely to get caught in traffic on the way back. So just crack on with the session, see how it goes. It's a lovely warm day, sun cream's on already. So yeah, get everything ready and get out there for a good session, hopefully. Pretty late to bed last night as well, because I had to sort out the bike with it pissing it down with rain. Want to give the bike a proper clean again, and then just like you're a bit amped up, need to wind down for the evening. There we go, no fucking about, got it done. Bit over 2 hours riding, just after 3 o'clock now, so if I just get ready and go, then should be back in Sheffield for about 4 o'clock and not get caught in the worst of the rush hour traffic. Sure, I'll be a bit busy getting through Sheffield, but yeah. End up doing cut it down from what I was planning, because I was thinking like I just want to get this session done. Started out with the first one at like 3:20 something, and then the next one was more like 3:40, and I just felt really in the zone. So I was like, you know what, I'll do 30 miles here. I was able to lift it again, more like 350s, 350 mid, getting on 360. So it was like 320, because it's split, it's still just out and back 10 miles. So it's basically like 320, 340, 360. Had the sugar water bottle on the bike, because that's what I'm planning on doing for the National 100. Just have a normal bottle on the down tube, and then switch that out halfway. Have 2 of those bottles during the event, plus the water bladder down my skin suit. Untie my shoes as I'm chatting, because I only sipped a few times from that bottle, so I needed to come back to the car. Had some squashies, had some water, and then basically just only stopped for only off the gas for about 5 minutes maybe, and then cracked on with another effort and did 20 miles. So not quite. So 30 miles and 20 miles rather than 3 by 20 miles. And then that gives me room to build on. Definitely going to do another session here next week, and I can either do 3 by 20 miles or maybe 2 by 30 miles, and then that's building on what I did today. But felt fantastic. Legs felt really good. Felt really under control. That's how I should have felt at the 50. I'd say it was similar sort of power and heart rate a bit higher. Heart rate just responding as it should do, really. Like getting up to 160, but just felt within myself and like under control. Whereas on Sunday I felt good, but I also felt just horrible at the same time. Pull myself out now and then head on home, do some heat training when I get back. Feeling good for Saturday, where I'm going to be racing on the E2. Could be really good conditions. Comp record, anyone? Why the fuck not? See, like same, basically 1 BPM off the same max heart rate. For getting to 166 in the 50, That was when I was smashing 450 watts down the lanes. Like today I was just 350, 360. Only slightly more time riding than stuck in my metal box, but you know, it was a good session, so I think it was worth a while going to Hatfield, have something to eat, have a sit down for a minute, and then do some heat training. Back to it with the heat training, up to 40 minutes, so really good stuff. Absolutely cooking, I'll be honest. Boiling in here. 350 erg mode, but recording on the left side of the Asioma. Got in the core temp into the 39s. Been there for a good few minutes. Got about to 150 heart rate, so just maintaining the 150s. Dropping into the high 140s, but then trying my best to keep it higher as the power drops off. But yeah, really good stuff there. Happy with that. Ooh. Same again tomorrow. Got get out for some zone 2 and then more time sweating my balls off. New power meter just arrived. I'm gonna actually finally find out about my left-right balance with some accurate left-right balance, because get left-right balance from the cork on the TT bike, but it's just an estimate, and I think it overestimates how much work your left leg's doing. So with just a power meter in the left, power meter in the right, you're gonna get that accuracy, and these are super reliable power meters. They're on sale, so decided to get one, something I've been looking at for a while. So also use it on the track bike, get better data from the no-show app. I think I'll need to want to get a better speed sensor as well, because the Kuspo one that I'm using, it just like has some dropouts that just tanks the speed value. So I think maybe get a Wahoo or a Garmin one. Also, I've been playing around with cleat position and getting like, because I get like hot spots in the outside of my feet and they get a bit sore during the ride. Have a look at the pedal center offset feature and see if there's any weird discrepancies, and potentially adjust the cleat position from there. Very nice, very nice. Zone 2 ride up and down the Snake Pass today, and opened up again tomorrow, so make the most of the nice quiet road. Sunny, bit cloudy, very windy. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cold with how windy it is. Like if it starts raining, could get really chilly. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, legs feeling really strong, so that's good. Didn't want to rush it with the Asiomas, so charging them up and then put them all on the bike properly, get them calibrated, and then see what they're like tomorrow. Cold, looks like it's going to rain, but not getting through here anyway. Turn around here. That's better. Proper sunshine, actually feels a bit warm. Nice gentle breeze. Could you turn up the wind a little more? So windy there, man. Jesus. A little bit cold, not gonna lie. Don't mind getting on for some heat training to warm up a little bit. Tough heat session, but another 40 minutes getting it done. 350 erg for 5 minutes, recording on the left side of the Asioma. Struggling with the heart rate a bit today compared to yesterday, but still up to 38.7. Hit 150 after 350 erg mode, which was same as yesterday, but then a few minutes after that it was just dropping off to in the 140s, but trying to keep it as high as possible. But yeah, tough session, good ride this morning, so can't complain. Good day of training. Right, gonna set up the Asiomas, so put a new set of cleats, just using the new pedals, get a new set of cleats on these shoes, taking these cleats off. So I'll set them up, put the pedals on the bike, get them calibrated. I did actually bash when I got this Asioma, I scraped it up straight away, and then I did properly bash it quite bad just the other day after British Champs. I did that zone 2 road that's closed to cars. There's a really steep speed bump, and I bashed the crank. Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was at the time. Thought it was the chain ring that bottomed out. I think I bashed the crank, so it was all scuffed up and on the Asioma, but it hasn't affected the power reading. I mean, I've done some harder efforts since then, and yeah, I've had it scuffed up like this for as long as I've had it. The downside to having the pod, whereas fully internal with the new one, so wouldn't have that issue. So yeah, pop these on the bike, sort out the cleats, then get out for my openers ride. A 10 miler on the E2 tomorrow, so get all my stuff sorted for heading down tomorrow. Head down tomorrow like late morning sort of thing. Not racing till just before 4 o'clock. So yeah, should be a good one. Could be mega fast. It's meant to be very warm in Cambridge. Quite windy, but it's kind of like cross headwind out, cross tailwind back. So just send it to the turn, keep as aero as possible, get as many watts out as you can, and then hopefully flying home. So yeah, could be very fast. It's a BBAR event, so hopefully get myself a 17. Hopefully get. I've been wanting to get a fast 10 miler in. I got a fast 50 and 25s in last year, and did do a sub 18, a 17 at the end of last season, but it wasn't like a crate. It was 17:58. So it'd be nice to get well into the 17s, do a really fast 10 miler, and that could be on the cards tomorrow because form's really good, conditions look good. So why the hell not? Great course for it. Get out set up the Asiomas and then get out for a bit of an openers ride just to feel. So yeah, need to shave and all that jazz, and then very nice. Look at that, right-sided power and left. Set up the cleats, just make sure that I've done that all right. Months of faffing around with cleats and finally figuring out what I like, so pretty confident with that. But I am going to use the pedal offset feature to like check that what I'm feeling with the larger Q factor is like better. Well, does it line up with being more efficient in the pedal offset? Easy to clip in as possible, so I'm going to tighten that up. Set that about halfway between the bottom two marks, so that feels nice to me. Right, time to unravel 3 years of uncertainty regarding my left-right balance and see what the deal actually is. How much weaker is my left leg in actuality? Using the cork last year and the cork this year, I typically get like 48 high, so like 48.5, but I'm pretty sure the cork overestimates how much work your left leg's doing, because if you pedal with one leg, like if you just pedal with the right leg, it will still say that the left leg's doing some work, and if you just pedal with the left leg, it thinks the right leg's doing some work. So it's always overcompensating, and it thinks the left's doing more than it is. 2023, like Zwift Academy, that was when I first realised there was a significant difference between my left-sided Asioma and the kicker core. Left-sided power meters all season, single-sided 4Is, single-sided Asioma, but the kicker would always read higher. Then I got the cork, and the cork was reading similar to the kicker during the 2025 season. The left-sided's still reading lower, but then I'm getting this left-right balance of saying that it's not too far off 50-50. But like I say, I feel like the cork overestimates how much work your left leg does. Then I got the different cork on a different cork on the TT bike this year, which I felt like read lower. Did the super spin. Jake told me to do the super spin down with the kicker core, and then those are reading pretty similar now. So maybe my kicker was reading higher, the power meter, the cork last year was reading higher. I've brought the kicker back to normal values, and the cork is reading normal values. So had a bit of an overreading power meter last year, and getting similar left-right balance. But like I say, I suspect that the cork overestimates how much work my left leg's doing. So time to find that out for real. Or I find that I've got perfect left-right balance and I've been rehabbing my left leg for no reason. Because I've had from like 2022, start of 2023, had an issue with my left leg with a pinched nerve. Had that flare up at the end of 2024. After I crashed the bike, I was getting this numbness in the left leg and went to see the physio and basically suspected it was the pinched nerve flaring up a little bit. So I've been keeping on top of my stretching, seems to keep it at bay, do a little bit of nerve glides after my stretching. but always prioritising the left leg because I feel like that's weaker. Shut up and get out for my ride, see what it's saying for real. So yeah, zone 2, seeing like 50-50, which is typical 49, 50-50, which is what I'd see on the turbo if I'm dual recording on the Cork or the left side of the Aciomas. Going to give it a bit of a tickle, tempo, threshold, VO2 ramp, and if my suspicions have been correct, that'll be like, I don't know, 47, 46, maybe even 45 for the pushing on the pedals, closer to 500 watts. So, damn, it's kind of so exciting to me. These they feel fantastic, the pedals. So yeah, time to find out. 5 minutes at 3:40, most of which was out the saddle actually, which is a bit irregular for me. That was 48.52, seated 6 minutes at 3:80, a little bit out of the saddle, again 48.52, and then I did a seated 100 seconds I think it was, 470, and that was 45.55, kind of validating what I've known for a long time, but backing it up with a super reliable power meter with actual true left-right balance. As I get to the harder efforts, that's where the discrepancy is higher, but then my sprints are more like 50-50, so do a couple of them and see what those say. There's the data. Did have a commuter next Tuesday trying to actually kill me, coming at me on my side of the road, having to squeeze a lorry so that we don't all die. 4:30 on a Friday. Nice quiet roads in Bradfield now, so hopefully no more of that shit. First ride with the goated power meter pedals. Probably just the best power meter you can get. Solving my 3 years of uncertainty regarding left-right balance. Here on a lovely warm, relatively mild, windy, but then it's no wind at the moment, but then it's picking up to being relatively windy. But we're here in Cambridge to do the E2/10, very quick course. The wind's also coming from the west, so it's basically cross headwind on the way out, cross tailwind on the way back. So even if the wind does pick up, hopefully it's not too bad. It's not going to be block headwind, chunky tailwind sort of thing. So yeah, looking forward to it. Could be a nice day for it. Feeling good. Quads are feeling pretty tight on the drive here. Like pressing down on the clutch, I'm like fucking hell. Like, but yeah, just get loosened up and see how it goes. Got like an hour and 20 minutes until my start time. So yeah. Just enjoy it, it'll be good. Left quad very tight, so just trying to be loosening that up. It's very warm, so just getting down as much water as possible. I've just been massage gunning my quad, feeling a bit better now. It's just very tight on the inside there, and like I say, I was feeling a bit funny on the drive over. But yeah, feeling good. Getting my squashies down me, getting cold water down me. Putting it on the back of the neck to cool myself down nicely. So I've got about 25 minutes, so just finish off this water and then head over to the start. Annoyingly still at parts today, so it's like teasing you with mythical conditions of the no headwind on the way out, tailwind on the way back. But yeah, I think it's quite windy today, and yeah, it was just relatively windy out there. I absolutely full sent it to the turn into like the cross headwind, hoping that I'd just get carried on the way back with the tailwind, but didn't feel that way. Didn't feel like I was getting lifted on the way home. I mean, I was going fast on the way back, even though I was absolutely capitulating, but not as fast as I was hoping. But yeah, managed to get the win. Should have actually checked the exact time they got me as, but 18:30 odd. But yeah, give it a good whack. And yeah, not a stimulus that I'm good at the moment, I'd say, because my training's all been tempo threshold work. But I'm kind of just looking forward to the 100 now, because yeah, it was tough today, just having a real hit out for over 10 miles. I'd much prefer actually just settling into a good rhythm. And so yeah, see how we go at the National 100 next week. That'll be good fun. Quad is quite sore, the left one, but it wasn't an issue during my ride, so not sure what that's about, but get some good stretching in. Bus show up, like it could have been absolutely fantastic conditions today, but not quite there. I might do this. I might do the E210 in a couple of weeks' time as my tune-up race for the National 25. So do the National 100, have the next week off. Week after that, do the E210, and then the week after that's the 25. That's my current thinking, but might adjust that depending on how we go next week. But yeah, good to show up today. Have a hit out, like I said, and yeah, 2.5 hours drive home in the nice Cambridge sunshine, and we're home. Our first day, long old day. But yeah, good to give it a go. Got to throw your hat in the ring. Like, conditions could have been good, and need to show up when that's the case, and to be in with a shot of doing a really good time. So no regrets about going today. Yeah, always good training stimulus. Mild, windy, overcast day. Just getting in some zone 2 hours. Then when I get back, I'll hop on the turbo and get some heat training in. 40 odd minutes. Enjoying the new dual recording Viveros. True left-right balance. Try and get home quick. Those aren't the happiest looking clouds. Left leg's doing bits. Let's go. 40 minutes of heat training, got it up to 150 BPM, and then maintaining that quite well actually today compared to my last street training a couple of days ago. Absolutely cooking today. Good stimulus. Happy with that. Oh, thank God. It's never easy, the heat training. Bloody hell.